The date was May 20th, 2025. President Donald Trump stood in the historic Oval Office. He was not alone. Beside him was Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth. Together they announced something truly monumental for American security. They unveiled plans for a Golden Dome missile defense system. This wasn't just another military project. This was a declaration, a promise kept. The president had told the American people he would build a shield, a cutting-edge shield to protect the homeland. And now, he was delivering on that solemn promise. The price tag, a significant $175 billion. A sum that speaks to the project's immense scale and ambition, a clear signal that America's safety is paramount. The purpose of this Golden Dome is clear and vital. It is designed to be an impenetrable shield. It will protect the American homeland from a terrifying array of missile threats. Think ballistic missiles, cruise missiles, and even the new hypersonic terrors. It will also guard against drones, whether they carry conventional payloads or, heaven forbid, nuclear ones. Even missiles launched from the blackness of space will be targeted. The inspiration for this grand endeavor comes from Israel's successful Iron Dome. But America's Golden Dome aims to be far larger, far more advanced, truly comprehensive in its protective embrace. It focuses squarely on threats from powerful adversaries like Russia and China, nations whose capabilities continue to grow. Funding such a colossal undertaking requires decisive action. An initial $25 billion is proposed for the upcoming year's budget. This crucial first step is currently being discussed in Congress. It's part of a budget bill or potentially a broader defense package. President Trump, ever confident, remarked, "It's amazing how easy this one is to fund." This reflects a belief that when national security is at stake, the resources must be found. The projected timeline is ambitious, to say the least. The goal is to have a major phase completed in under 3 years. The entire system is planned to be fully operational before the end of President Trump's second term, specifically by January 2029. This rapid schedule underscores the urgency of the threat. Overseeing this critical national security initiative is U.S. Space Force General Michael Gettlein. He serves as the Vice Chief of Space Operations. General Gettlein has been appointed as the lead program manager for the Golden Dome. His leadership will be instrumental in navigating the complexities of this project. He understands the stakes. He knows what is required to bring such a technologically advanced system to fruition. His words resonate with a deep sense of duty. We owe it to our children and our children's children to protect them. The Golden Dome will afford that. He also soberly noted, "Our adversaries have become very capable and very intent on holding the homeland at risk." This is the reality we face and why this project is so essential for America. The Golden Dome isn't just a concept, it's a leap into the future of defense technology. At its core, the system will employ a sophisticated network of space-based sensors and interceptors. Imagine thousands of small satellites, a veritable constellation, constantly watching, ready to detect and neutralize missile threats. These satellites are designed to attack missiles shortly after their launch, during their most vulnerable phase. The concept draws inspiration from the ingenuity of SpaceX's Starlink network, applying similar principles to the critical task of national defense. This network will be capable of intercepting missiles launched from any point on the globe, providing a truly global protective umbrella for the United States, a testament to American innovation. The strategic importance of the Golden Dome cannot be overstated. In a world increasingly fraught with peril, the ability to defend the homeland is paramount. This system is specifically designed to counter the advanced missile capabilities of nations like Russia and China. These are countries that are actively developing and deploying weapons that can threaten America directly. President Trump put it plainly, in the campaign, I promised the American people that I would build a cutting-edge missile defense shield to protect our homeland. And that's what we're doing today. This is about sovereignty. It's about ensuring that no foreign power can hold the American people hostage with the threat of missile attack. It is about maintaining peace through undeniable strength and preparedness. Key leaders have underscored the transformative nature of this initiative. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth declared, "Ultimately, this right here, the Golden Dome for America, is a game changer. It's a generational investment in the security of America and Americans." His words highlight the long-term vision behind the project. It's not just about today's threats, but about securing the nation for decades to come. General Gettlein echoed this sentiment, emphasizing the moral obligation to protect future generations. These statements from the very people charged with America's defense reinforce the profound necessity of the Golden Dome. They understand the gravity of the situation and the imperative to act decisively and boldly. This ambitious undertaking also has roots in American history. The idea of a comprehensive missile defense shield harks back to President Ronald Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative, famously dubbed Star Wars, in 1983. Reagan understood that true peace requires strength and the ability to deter aggression. The Golden Dome can be seen as the modern realization of that vision, updated with 21st century technology. While the United States currently possesses missile defense systems like Patriot missiles, the Golden Dome represents a quantum leap forward. It aims to provide a far more comprehensive and technologically superior defense against the full spectrum of missile threats facing the nation today and in the foreseeable future. Naturally, a project of this magnitude and expense invites scrutiny and differing opinions. Tom Caraco from the respected Center for Strategic and International Studies has voiced support for the initiative. He rightly points to the undeniable need for space-based defense capabilities in the current global environment. Caraco suggests the $175 billion figure might be spread over a decade, making the annual investment more manageable. However, not everyone shares this optimism. Laura Grego from the Union of Concerned Scientists has raised concerns. She warns about the system's potential vulnerability to counterattacks and its high costs, urging Congress to scrutinize the project carefully, citing a history of abandoned missile defense programs. Such caution is predictable when bold new paths are forged. The estimated cost of $175 billion is indeed substantial, but what is the cost of vulnerability? The Congressional Budget Office, often known for its conservative and some might say pessimistic estimates, suggests the cost could range anywhere from $161 billion to a staggering $542 billion over 2 decades. Some projections even reach as high as $831 billion over the same period. Senator Tim Sheehy has even speculated that the final cost could reach into the trillions. While these figures are daunting, they must be weighed against the incalculable cost of a successful missile attack on American soil. The safety and security of the nation are priceless, and investments in defense are investments in peace and prosperity. Beyond the financial considerations, the Golden Dome faces other significant challenges. There is the inevitable political scrutiny, particularly in a divided Washington. Funding certainty is not guaranteed, especially if the reconciliation bill to which some funding is tied does not pass. Democrats, for instance, have raised questions about the procurement process. They have also pointed to the potential involvement of SpaceX, a company led by Elon Musk, who is seen as an ally of President Trump. These political headwinds are, unfortunately, part of the landscape for any major government initiative. Furthermore, the technical task of intercepting intercontinental ballistic missiles, or ICBMs, is incredibly difficult due to their immense speed and the use of decoys. The system must respond with lightning speed, requiring a vast number of interceptors. The political context surrounding the Golden Dome is undeniably complex. Concerns from the opposition often center on procurement transparency and the selection of contractors. The fact that innovative companies like SpaceX might play a role seems to trouble some, perhaps more for political reasons than for reasons of capability or efficiency. The debate over funding mechanisms will likely continue. However, supporters argue that the urgency of the threat landscape demands swift action and a departure from bureaucratic inertia. Overcoming these challenges will require strong leadership, unwavering resolve, and a clear articulation of the project's vital importance to every American citizen. The protection of the homeland should, ideally, transcend partisan bickering. The development and deployment of the Golden Dome are expected to involve a consortium of leading American defense and technology companies. Firms like SpaceX, Palantir, Anduril, L3Harris Technologies, Lockheed Martin, and RTX Corp are among those mentioned as potential contractors. This represents a significant opportunity to leverage America's unparalleled software expertise and build upon existing missile defense systems. Many of the early systems are anticipated to come from established production lines, ensuring a rapid start to the deployment. This focus on American industry will not only enhance national security, but also stimulate domestic innovation and job creation, ensuring that taxpayer dollars are reinvested into the American economy. The economic impact of such a large-scale defense program will be felt across the country. States like Alaska, Florida, Georgia, and Indiana are poised to benefit significantly from the Golden Dome initiative. These benefits will come in the form of new jobs, infrastructure development, and increased economic activity in related industries. For instance, L3Harris has already invested $150 million in a new facility in Fort Wayne, Indiana, dedicated to satellite production. This is a tangible example of how the Golden Dome program can spur investment and create high-skilled employment opportunities for American workers. This project is not just about defense, it is also about building a stronger economic future for communities across the nation. The strategic vision behind the Golden Dome has also garnered attention beyond America's borders. Notably, Canada, our neighbor and ally to the north, has expressed interest in potentially becoming part of this ambitious initiative. Such international interest underscores the perceived value and importance of the Golden Dome. It suggests that other nations recognize the growing missile threat and see merit in a robust, technologically advanced defense shield. Cooperation with trusted allies could further enhance the effectiveness of the system and distribute the burden of ensuring continental security. This international dimension adds another layer to the project's significance on the global stage. In conclusion, the Golden Dome represents a critical and forward-looking investment in the safety and security of the United States. Protecting the American homeland from the ever-evolving threats of the 21st century is the foremost responsibility of any government. While challenges regarding cost and technical complexity exist, they are not insurmountable. The ingenuity and determination of the American people, coupled with strong leadership, can bring this protective shield to reality. The potential benefits from enhanced national security to significant economic stimulus and technological advancement are immense. The Golden Dome is more than just a defense system. It is a powerful statement of American resolve to protect its citizens and ensure peace through strength for generations to come.